Hello, today in class 8 science chapter 2nd, which is microorganism, friend and foe. In this chapter today I begin with the new topic, which is role of mosquitoes in spreading diseases. In last class I taught about the how houseflies spread some dangerous diseases like cholera, tuberculosis, typhoid and diarrhea. As like in continuing this topic, we also will learn about the how mosquitoes spread some common diseases like malaria and dengue in the human beings. Malaria is spread by biting a mosquito that is called female Anopheles mosquito. The female Anopheles mosquito, while biting an infected person which is already infected by the malaria disease, when the mosquito, female Anopheles mosquito, biting an infected person which is already infected by the malaria disease, the insect or while biting the infected person, they suck the blood of the infected person, and when again it bites a healthy person, it discharges the blood into a healthy person, and hence it spread the malaria disease. And what microorganism causes this malaria disease? It is a parasite, and it is called a protozoa, and its singular is protozoan. Malaria is basically spread by a microorganism which is falls in the category of protozoan. Protozoan. Protozoa, it is a singular word. There are 5 varieties of microorganisms, in which protozoa is also in a variety, and protozoa is a plural of the protozoan. The malaria disease is caused by the growth of a protozoan, and the name of the protozoan is Plasmodium. Means we can say that basically Plasmodium is a conjugative microorganism which is responsible for the causing of the malaria disease, and it is carried by a mosquito, and the name of the mosquito is female Anopheles mosquito. It is only spread by the biting the female Anopheles mosquito, not male Anopheles mosquito. We remember this point. A male Anopheles mosquito does not suck blood of a person. So, a male Anopheles cannot spread malaria disease. Note down this point. Only female Anopheles can spread the malaria disease, and in malaria disease, which microorganism is involved? Protozoan type, and the name of the protozoan is basically Plasmodium. In the same way, dengue disease is also spread by biting the mosquito, but here a different type of mosquito responsible for the spreading the disease, and the name of the mosquito is female Aedes mosquito. Same way, this is also insect bite an infected person and suck his blood, and then it transfer the blood or into a healthy person along with its saliva. So we can say that dengue is spread by biting a female Aedes mosquito. And what type of microorganism is grown in dengue disease? That is a virus. Virus is responsible for the causing the malaria, the dengue disease, and carrier is a mosquito, and the name of the mosquito is female Aedes. Next, how can we prevent this malaria and dengue disease? We can prevent these diseases, malaria and dengue, by doing some steps. Let us discuss one by one. Prevention of disease spread by mosquitoes. How can we prevent these diseases? Malaria and dengue. Malaria is caused by biting a female Anopheles mosquito, and dengue is caused by female Aedes mosquito. Next topic is how can we prevent this disease? Let us understand one by one. First of all, do not collect water in their surrounding for breeding the mosquito, because mosquito always breeding in the stagnated water, means rest water. It is not breed in the running water. So be careful. Water may not be stagnated at any place. Next is, we can also prevent it by spraying some insecticides in our homes to kill the mosquito. Put fine wire mesh on doors and windows to prevent it. Put fine wire mesh on doors and windows. To prevent mosquito from entering into house. To prevent mosquitoes from entering into their houses. We can also prevent by using the mosquito nets over beds for sleeping. Using mosquito net over beds when we go for sleeping. We can also prevent it by using mosquito repellent cream and devices. By using mosquito lead cream like Odomas and any other creams are also available in the market. We can use it and prevent it from the mosquito bite. Some diseases also caused by the microorganisms in plants and the animals. First of all, we look about what are the some diseases caused by the microorganisms in the animals, and the next son also try to understand about what are some diseases also caused by the microorganisms in plants also. So some diseases like foot and mouth disease, anthrax disease, and Aspergillosis, these common diseases which are caused in the animals foot and mouth disease is caused by a virus. Anthrax is caused by a bacterium, and aspergillosis is mostly caused in poultry birds. And it is caused by a fungus. These three diseases are caused in animals, so we can say that disease causing microorganisms in animals. These are the common diseases which are generally caused in the animals. Foot and mouth disease generally caused in cattle. Anthrax is also animal related disease. It is caused by a bacterium, and Aspergillosis, which is caused by a fungus type of microorganism. It is mostly or likely spread in poultry birds. In foot and mouth disease, which is caused by a virus, the cattle suffering from the get blisters on feet and mouth. Means blistering occurs on the feet. This is feet. This is feet. Feet on the mouth, blistering on feet and the mouth of the cattle. Means they infected on their feet and the mouth by the growth of a virus. So it is called feet and mouth disease, and it mostly occurs in cattle. Anthrax is related to a bacterium disease. It is also caused in the animals, and the bacterium which caused the disease, the name of the bacterium is, which caused anthrax disease, is Bacillus anthracis. Bacillus anthracis is a bacterium which causes the anthrax disease in the animals. This disease is first time discovered by Robert Koch in 1876. Bacillus anthracis disease is discovered by Robert Koch. Note down this point. Who discovered Bacillus anthracis bacterium or anthrax disease? It is discovered by Robert Koch in which year? In 1876. Another disease, which is Aspergillosis, it is caused by the growth of a fungus. So that's why we call it is a fungal disease, and mostly likely it occurs in the poultry birds. So these are the three common diseases which are likely occur in the animals. Foot and the mouth disease, which is caused by a virus. Anthrax, which is caused by a bacterium. The name of the bacterium Bacillus anthracis, which was discovered by the Robert Koch in 1876. And Aspergillosis, which is caused by a fungus. It is likely occurs in poultry birds. These are the three common diseases. feet and mouth disease, anthrax and aspergillosis. Some disease also caused in plants. So next we see what are the disease causing microorganisms in plants. Such diseases like rust of wheat, citrus, canker, and yellow vein mosaic of bhendi. These are the common diseases which are caused in the plants as we see in animals. Rust of wheat. As the name suggests, wheat and the rust. Rusting means something destroyed after action of some carriers or the surrounding environment, like rusting of iron. But here we see rusting of wheat, a disease. Rust of wheat means this disease occurs in wheat plants, wheat crops. Citrus disease, as the name suggests, citrus means this disease occurs in citrus plants and trees like lemon, lime and orange plants. Yellow in mosaic of bhendi, as the name suggests, this disease occurs in bhendi plants. So, what are the microorganisms are responsible for the causing the disease in the wheat crop or wheat plant, citrus tree or citrus plant or bhendi plant? The rust of wheat is caused by the fungus. The most important things is that the name of the disease and what are the microorganisms are causing these diseases and what are the carriers for the spraying the disease in plants. 3 points: disease name, microorganism which involved in causing the disease, and what are the carriers for the responsible of the disease. The rust of wheat is caused by fungus, and what are the carriers for spraying the or transmission of the disease, that is rust of wheat, is spread by air and seeds. Air and seeds. Citrus canker, it is spread by a bacteria. Spread by bacteria and its carrier is air, means it is spread in air. And yellow vein mosaic of bhendi is spread by a microorganism that is called virus, And what are the carrier or mode of transmission of yellow vein mosaic of Bendy disease is the insect. 3 points must be remembered while answering this type of based questions. The disease name, microorganisms, what are involved in causing the disease, and what are the carriers through which or mode of transmission through which this disease occurs in the plants. Rust of which is caused by action of a fungus, and it is spread by, or we can say that it is transmitted by the air and through air and seeds. Citrus cankers is caused in the citrus plants like lemon, orange and lime, and it is caused by a microorganism that is called bacteria, and mode of its transmission is air. Yellow vein mosaic of Bhendi, as the name suggests, it is occur in Bhendi plant, and it is caused by a virus, and mode of transmission of this virus is insect. Nothing need to more about this topic. In next class, I will talk about the food poisoning and how can we prevent or preserve the food for the occurring of this food poisoning. Okay, thank you.